The July 29, 2020 edition of the Chronicle had on the front page, DCE defies presidential order. Galamsey is our source of livelihood. The story quotes the DCE of Amansie South, Mr. William Asante Bediakon, as saying, "Why would I not support Galamsey? Had it not been Galamsey, we would not have had a story building in Manso. Had it not been Galamsey, the youth would not have been able to purchase a car worth 1 billion cedis. If some elites like us are jealous of Galamsey activities, I, Bediakon, is of the opinion that Galamsey is the profession of the people of Manso, and that is our source of livelihood." We share with you an exclusive undercover documentary by the Salis Newspaper in 2018, confirming the open-scale Galamsey the DCE is alleged to have endorsed in the Amansie South District of the Ashanti Region. An undercover journalist goes into the den of illegal miners and attempts to acquire land to mine in a town called Tontokrom in the Amansie South District. No action has been taken since this documentary was made public in 2018. Operation Vanguard was launched by President Akufo-Addo in July 2017 after an intense media campaign. The campaign called for action to stop Galamsey in the country. The devastating remains of Galamsey are spread around the countryside. The nation's vegetation cover are almost all gone. Rivers and water bodies which have served generations have had their lives cut short. The ecosystem is threatened, and our very existence as a people have come under attack. We at the Salis Agency have been wondering how and why illegal mining could be going on a large scale in broad daylight when there is supposed to be a ban in force. Could there be an official consent or complexity? The Salis digs deeper and goes undercover. In the following undercover video, the Salis Newspaper uncovers how the ban on illegal mining has been disregarded with gross impunity. We take you to Mansun Tonto, a town in the Amansie West District of the Ashanti Region. Here in Mansun Tonto, our crack team of investigators go undercover to expose how the ban on Galamsey is being flouted with impunity with the blessings of chiefs, the police, district assembly, and Operation Vanguard. We are introduced to Idrisu, a young man who could easily pass for one in his late 20s or early 30s. Idrisu's role on this Galamsey site is to control and supervise all the people who are illegally occupying this vast land. Idrisu himself also mines on the same site. There are many illegal miners occupying this big land. They all either had direct contact with the chief or had to go through middlemen like Idrisu. There is another strong facilitator or middleman, you may call, who controls affairs on this Galamsey site. The people here call him Okomfo Kwade, and when he is in his element controlling affairs, they call him Commander. It's 11 a.m. on a Sunday morning on this Galamsey site. We are told it is not one of their peak working days. Some machines are on site busily moving the earth upon which we stand. In the face of a strict ban, they are mining and destroying the land. Bulldozers and excavators are in full action. The extent of destruction and the deployment of heavy-duty machines in broad daylight clearly exposes a strong official complicity. We ask, how can Galamsey be going on this scale without anyone in authority knowing about it? Interestingly, this Galamsey site is not one of those hidden in the deep throats of the forest. It is one of the first shocking sights to greet you on entering Mansun Tonto. On both sides of the road, the display of greed and the insatiable quest for gold is very evident. On this site are men and women and different types of machines, vehicles and equipment. Other trading activities are busily going on here. We are on our way to meet Idrisu, the man who will lead us and explain to us what we need to do. We see the deep cuts of excavators and shovels on the face of the land as we go. We call Idrisu on reaching his concession. We meet Idrisu, our contact, and a Galamsey man himself. Idrisu welcomes the Salis investigators. We tell Idrisu we have one Shamfan machine currently in Kumasi, but would prefer to buy an additional one from them. And Idrisu tells us the price. We tell Idrisu we met Operation Vanguard on our way to their site, and it's shocking what Idrisu reveals. Idrisu reveals that the chief of Mansun Tonto pays Operation Vanguard and pays other people including the DCE and the regional minister.
Like regional chairman, they also said, on who said we cost to a Hassan. So many problems. How much you are DC 110? I will try regional minister. Oh, the Ashanti for the regional minister, we and him Ashanti for side and a police for.
Idrisu further reveals how they are prompted not to go on site on days Operation Vanguard would come around.
Yes, well, that's a woman on my flow. And then the more beyond site because almost every operation to more beyond that will be on site.
It is no wonder how heavy duty and earth moving machines could be working day and night without the police, the district assembly, nor Operation Vanguard, the very task force established to deal with Galamsey, knowing about it. Idrisu reveals more. Grisu takes us to meet the man in charge and the only one who can help us establish our Galamsey site on this same vast land. We meet Commander, aka Okonfo Kwade, the man who has the link to the chief, who can give us a concession to begin our Galamsey. Commander tells us about the place and how things happen.
Now, deposit. I am ready. When he lives to him, Yankee excavated. Now they are two. Now, with the good number, we are making a map on our piano. Now, our car. We had in 7 of years. Now, our car. No, so what are you?
The Salis asked Commander how they are able to do Galamsey without any hindrance, and he initially speaks in parables.
They had the police
It's shocking how cheap these illegal miners and their sponsors value our lands and our water bodies. They charge between 100 and 500 Ghana cedis per week, depending on the part of the land you get and your bargaining skills.
Now, yeah, Juma, we are very
Commander advises us to be patient and cautions us to be careful on the site. He also tells us to work through him and work with his name. He says he doesn't want our money to go waste, so we should listen to him and follow his instructions. He also tells us about how we can buy a champagne machine and the price range.
So what I say now, Obisia now, Amoye, and you are Samane, and Yama, and Mintina, and yes, I can meet many. Now it's bad. Over how much I made employment. So what I say,
yeah. It is very clear and evident that the ban on illegal mining does not apply to those who are prepared to pay to the powers that be. Corruption has watered down an otherwise important campaign to stop the destruction of our water bodies and our land. Is Operation Vanguard really at work? Are we serious in dealing with Galamsey? Your guess is as good as ours at the Salis News Agency.